Okay, friends at home, here we are with a new video for today's lesson, lesson 7 in your workbook. So our directions are, this kind of matches our problem with that. We got beetles, or weed in the garden, so we got beetles and leaves. It says match the words to the correct equation. So this says a number times 6 equals 30. So what number can we take and multiply by 6 to equal 30? Let's use n as our number. So really, let's write this up here. A number, n, times 6. How do we write times 6? Times 6 equals 30. Did you do that, Nevaeh? Okay, well, so which leaf are we going to match that to? And because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, guess what? I'm going to let you draw the lines because there's 6 and not 10. So, we had a number times 6 equals 30. If we use n for our number times 6 equals 30, which leaf matches that? Well, let's look for n times 6 equals 30. It's right here. Let's draw our matching line. Okay, the next one says 7 times a number equals 42. So let's write that with n as our number. So we would write 7 times a number, that's our unknown, right? 7 times n equals 42. Well, where do we see 7 times n equals 42? We see it right there. How many of you would like to try the last 4 on your own? Okay, I'm going to pause the video for a few minutes, friends at home, so you can also try that on your own, and then we'll come back and we'll finish, okay? All right, so most of our friends at school here are done with this page. I hope those of you who are at home are also done with it. Now we're going to check our work. So we are on the third question, and it says 6 times 7 equals a number. So I'm going to write that as 6 times 7 equals a number. And what are we using for our number? We're using the letter n. So which leaf has 6 times 7 equals n? Well, that was easy. It's right here. Okay, the next one, 63 divided by a number equals 9. Well, what will we write, class? Say it. 63 divided by n equals 9. Well, where is 63 divided by n equals 9? It's right here. So, friends at home, I am letting you draw the lines today, but please make sure they're nice and neat like mine. I don't want all of this where it makes it hard to correct. Okay, the next one, 36 divided by a number equals 6. Who can recite that with n in the number sentence for me? Derek, go ahead.
36 divided by n equals 6.
How many people got 36 divided by n equals 6? And if we look for that leaf, we're going to find it, right across from it, right? And then the last one, everybody. A number times 7 equals 21. What would we write? N times 7 equals 21. And that looks like it's going to match this leaf all the way up. Okay? So what are we doing? We're starting to use a letter for our unknown, okay? This is Nevaeh. I told you it's like algebra. It's like what they're doing in middle school. Okay, let's look at the last problem on the page. Nick, can you slide that up for me, please? Yes, you may. All right, so here we have a tape diagram. There's no word problem, right? But we have a tape diagram. And it wants us to write an equation to represent the tape diagram below and solve for the unknown, okay? Well, what do we know? We know this is 8, right? So let's go ahead and put an 8 there. They gave us that, right? Huh? I have 7 C's on it. All right, so what else do we know besides 8 when we look at this tape diagram? There. What else do we know besides the size of the group? We know the number of groups. How many are there? Count them, class. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 groups. We don't know what they represent. They could be beetles again, they could be spiders with 8 legs, we don't really know. So let's go ahead and write 6 group terms. And now, so if we know the number of groups and we know the size of the group, what does K represent? K represents the total, very good. So K equals the total. And so what number sentence would you write for that tape diagram and use K in the number sentence? Xavier.
6 times 8 equals 10.
Bingo. How many people wrote 6 times 8 equals 10? Okay, now we have to solve for the unknown. So underneath we're going to write K equals, and go ahead and do your skip counting. If you don't want to skip count by 8, Mercy's doing this. If you don't want to skip count by 8 6 times, you could also skip count by 6 8 times, whichever way you want to. I'm going to circulate friends at home just to see how many people got that. You got it. You got it. Very good. You got it. Did it? You got it. You got it. Skip count. You got it? Very good. Okay, what did we come up with, boys and girls? A lot of you came up with K equals 48. Okay, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to stop right there, boys and girls, and just do that much today. I know there's more word problems, but I want to wait till more of the classes here. Okay? So friends at home, that's all you're going to have to do for today. Yes, we'll stick to it. So you can go ahead and put your math books away.